They're so cool. Like, how do you even think of this?
Is the picture sticking out of the wall or is it not? Ooh.
Now my brain is like really starting to tingle. I don't like this feeling.
Would you say that you are easily confused?
Depends on the situation, but I guess kinda.
Today, you are gonna be taking on a try not to get confused challenge.
I'm gonna throw in the towel. I'm not gonna win this one.
What? I'm already confused. How is this gonna work?
Interesting. Let's do it.
So he's drawing like a cat. Was that a cat? Whoa! Whoa!
What?
Wow. That is so nice.
Huh?
I've seen this one already. Oh, I love these.
Wow, that's so dope.
It's a really cool effect. The only part I'm confused about is how they're able to draw it so well.
We're gonna be having you rate these clips on a scale from 1 to 5 based on how confusing you think they are. So, how confusing do you think this was?
That was, yeah, that was confusing. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd probably give it a 4.
2. I'll say 2.
I give it a 1. It was pretty easy to tell since I've already seen it before.
I give it a 2. And I wouldn't give it a 1 just because I didn't understand how they're able to draw it so well.
Honestly, like a 4. My mind's like, whoa.
This is low-key a 4 because how does it even work when you're just drawing lines and you just go like that?
That video is an example of line Moore effect, and these are 2 superimposed patterns, and by moving the top layer of the Moore pattern, it appears to move.
Wow. So I'm like, yeah, I get it. No, I don't.
I've seen this before.
Oh, that is so cool. Okay. Oh my gosh.
They're so cool. Like, how do you even think of this?
Is the picture sticking out of the wall or is it not? Ooh.
No way. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like if you're in person, it doesn't have the same effect as if you're like recording it.
I have actually seen one of those at an illusion museum in Japan. As confusing as it was looking at it through a camera, it is just as confusing looking at it with your own 2 eyes.
I think I've seen certain things like that before and they're always confusing to me. So yeah, I'd probably give that a 5.
Probably a 1. Only because I see it.
I'd give that one a 2. It was definitely a little more confusing than the cheetah tiger one.
I actually would say a good 4. And I don't know how people figure this stuff out.
1, I understand it completely.
3, because I do understand how like depth and like shading can sort of affect your perception. I honestly really like that one. Like I want to see that in person. I want to do it myself.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
This is giving me Five Nights at Freddy's vibes.
How do people figure these things out?
See, the painting one made sense because you saw it. But even when I see this one, like the whole inner thing, I don't get it.
I'm lost on that one. I have nothing to say. I can't even try to explain that one.
Again, a 1. Same thing as last time. It makes sense.
I'm going with a 3.
I give that one a 3. It was like, huh? But it wasn't to the point where I was like, no way.
I'll give that one a 3.
I'm gonna give that one a solid 5 because I really don't know.
I give that a 4. Because I can understand how the eyes follow you because like there's, you know, dolls and like when you're walking, regular dolls, their eyes follow you. I just don't get the head.
If we move around when viewing a solid object, our brain knows how the object we're looking at should behave. However, the dragon gives us the wrong kind of clues because we misinterpret what its shape is. We assume that the nose of the dragon is pointing towards us, but in fact, its head is actually concave.
So they tricked my brain. My brain's mad right now. I can sense it.
Is that a cake? Oh.
It's just, what?
Okay, half of it's a square, half of it's a circle.
Turn it back around, please, sir.
No, that's not right.
I want to see the other side again. Oh, he did! He turned it back around. Oh, okay.
Oh, is the illusion like it's an oval on one side and then the other side it's like a square?
Now my brain is like really starting to tingle. I don't like this feeling.
He's looking at it from a certain angle and only works from that angle. I think like one bump is like higher than the other, maybe.
That one's also 4. The thing that's confusing is how are both sides dipping? Like, how does that work?
I kind of understood how it worked, so I'm gonna give it a 2.
A 4, I would give that a 4.
I was trying to like hang in the first few, but now I think I'm gone. Let's give it a 5.
I don't know, 4?
Still a 1.
This is called ambiguous object illusion, marked circle or square, and it's all a matter of perspective and viewing angle.
He had me in the first half.
They had us the first half, I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, oh yeah, it's a nice mug, yay. No, he had different plans for us.
What? Words are failing me at the moment.
I don't know where to look because everywhere I look, it moves. And then it stands still when I look at it.
People are supposed to say it's supposed to like move this way, but like, honestly, I don't see it.
Oh. My brain is looking at this 6 different ways at the same time.
It's a still image.
It's supposed to look like it's moving, but like, okay, so when I blink, it moves, but then when I just stare at it, it doesn't move.
I've seen it so many times. I think it's confusing because it doesn't work on me.
I give that one a 4. Almost a 5. It almost got me like, what?
I still think it's a 1. I understood it though.
5. Straight up 5.
We got one a 4 as well.
I give it a 3. I pretty much know how it works, but also it's like when you look at it, it's still spinning.
I'm gonna give it a 1. Everybody tells me like, oh my God, it's moving. And I'm like, where?
This is an image, not a GIF. And the more that you move your eyes, the more that the image seems to be moving, and if you fixate on a point, it'll stop. And the colors and the shape of the image enhance its effect.
That's why the purple one wasn't moving, because I wasn't paying attention. I'm so sorry, Purple. You didn't deserve that.
All right. You might have confused me.
Oh, you saved the best one for last. Okay. What?
Oh no. Why would you do that to yourself though?
Why would you get that on your head?
It has to be like shaded in a certain way for it to look like there's a tunnel going down his head.
If this is like one of those things where it's like only looks cool from that angle, imagine like someone standing behind you and just not even getting it.
That was a 5. That was a big 5. I could put like my earrings in there. He'd be the best friend to have because you could just put anything you want.
I was just planning to say 5 for the of it, but it's still a 1. I'm sorry.
That's a 1. Cool tattoo, but not confusing.
I give it a 4. I don't know.
Let's give it a 4.
That's a 4. I can't not see him have a dent in his head. Like, it looks like there's a tunnel going down his head still.
So those are all the clips that we had to show you today. So overall, what'd you think about going through some of these confusing illusions?
I guess my brain does get confused easily.
It's like every illusion you see them, you get confused, but then your brain kind of comprehends it. The only one I'm still thinking about is the one with the ball. That one didn't make sense at all.
Brains can be tricked pretty easily, and that's kind of scary because if I walk down the street and I reach out to grab this man's whole head and it's just smack in my hand, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Thanks for watching this episode of Teens React.
Did this video confuse you? Let us know in the comments.
Bye.
Hey everybody, Lauren Producer here. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit subscribe and little bell icon so you get notified every single time we upload a new video. Bye everyone.